Before we get started this bonus episode, I actually did discover something. Hey, do you guys want to be able to unlock expert right away? What about I can tell you get even more lives? Yep, I reset the game and expert mode is gone. You have to beat the game to normally get that. However, there is another way. And well, if you guys are familiar with the Konami code, that is the way. But also, I can do this. I feel like it's another one of those Easter eggs similar to the level select cheat in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. You basically have these, background music and a sound effect. If you have them set at 5, set it respectively, and then leave. Well, after that, if we wait for the title screen to come up properly, like this, go back in there with the Konami code, which the reminder is up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, you get that chime. Meaning, you'll unlock expert mode. If you set the background music and sound effects right, you can also get 9 lives. Wish I knew that so I could have freaking made this a lot easier. You know what? That's fine. The whole point of this was to show off our other character, Eric Lacard. Born May 3rd, 1892 in Segovia, Spain. Oh, he's Spanish. With the Alucard spear. So go ahead, let's show you off. At least a little bit. Then we'll try the expert mode ending with you, because why not? Team Expert Mode's a little different, too. Why the hell not? Well, anyway, welcome, everybody, to the bonus episode of Let's Play Castlevania Bloodlines. So we can finally end off this Castlevania Anniversary Collection. That's your host, the MJ4106. And, well, we're going to show off how Eric works. So maybe give you guys an idea what it's like to play with the non-Belmont-like character. With the Spaniard. Oh, it looks like the color of some things have changed because of the expert mode difficulty as well. Which is perfectly fine by me. Everything just looks as desolate as it was before. But you can't tell, you have a spear. Now, it looks like I can attack directly upward. But I cannot do that when I'm jumping. However, Oh, he's got a super jump, too. Okay, so you crouch for a while and jump. So that's how you get up to really high places. Eric is the one that could do that because he's got basically a fucking high jump. Looks like expert mode, these things are a lot faster. Which is understandable. I probably take more damage, too. But yeah. Looks like Eric might be the easier character to play this game with. You don't have the angles with this like you did with, it looks like you don't have the angles that I did with, John Morris. But, oh, I can do triangle. I have to actually hold it, though. Oh, look at that! Haha! I can skip the one segment down there altogether. See, it looks like you really know how to make use of Eric's jumping. You can probably skip a lot of stage segments. Look at he jumps through platforms, too. So it's a lot easier to reverse the game with him. Wow, this would have made things a lot easier for me. Well, again, what would have been the fun in that if I decided to go through with this? But hey, it's at least nice to show off. Yeah, they're definitely a lot more frequent than the enemies. Oh, jeez. His death feels worse. God damn. But yep, since I also unlocked the thing to basically give myself more lives, I can more easily traverse through this game, most likely. Looks like you also get spear upgrades, which is fair. Oh, God. Did you forget his attacks, man? It doesn't look like the AI has changed for any of the enemies, but... well... they basically try harder. Ow! I hate that I got hurt by a shard of glass after I already killed the fucking thing. Alright, I was kind of wondering if I was gonna, like, be able to, like, hook onto things, but no. Looks like more of my talent is just to skip ahead. Well, it looks like you should be careful about how you do that. Well, it looks like enemies might be faster and more deadly earlier on in the game, too, if you're playing on Expert. Alright, don't forget. Wall chicken. You cannot forget about the wall chicken. Can I... there we go. Wall chicken. It's wolf meat! I don't care. It's wall chicken to me, damn it. It always nice playing the game as a different character, getting to try and take a different approach. Another one of those things that help expand the series, being something entirely different. Or being, like, something better, I guess. Something that grows more out of the former shell of itself than what it was when, you know, early on in the series. Yeah, looks like they have random bats roaming around, too. Ugh. So they'll probably have random enemies spawning at me. It's basically like playing, like, a new game plus of the old school Castlevania games. But at least in the NES ones, it's more a matter of pride than anything if you're able to get through it. Where this game actually, apparently, does have an alternate ending, or has, like, an extra bit of ending if you get through the whole game. Ah! I like how it flipped every time I hit that platform. I do like that. Ow. Even the upgrades he gets look different. I mean, come on. They both fight differently. I mean, hey, at least this vampire hunter doesn't use a whip. At least he uses a different fucking weapon. Like, seriously, it's like everyone was saying for the longest time, only whips can be used. When that's just not necessarily true. You can actually use more than just a whip. It took this man to finally uncover that fact. Right, I forgot there's an option I had down here. Oh god, I'm gonna die to the bats. Ugh. Well, it's expert mode, so you know. I guess the prize in getting through it. If you have the pride in that, then good for you. As for me, I'm probably just gonna use the password to jump to the last stage, but... There we go, I have a much easier time actually doing this! Unfortunately, I do not have an ability that seems to allow me to... I wonder... I can't, like, hook onto the ledge or anything? Yeah, I wonder. There are some gaps I have to wonder how I get across. Unless I just go upward and take another route or something. Huh, I guess there's potential for alternate routes with Eric Card as well. There's some things that John Morris can jump across, while Eric Card only has a standard jump, except for his ability to jump super high. He can do that. Oh, by the way, if you guys are curious about where the 1-up was, it was right there. The 1-up was happening to rest right there. I will say, though, the longer range of this thing does make me like the spear a little better. Not that it means much to me, but... seeing as I beat the game already, but... hey, it's always nice to have options. Especially those options are actually good. They didn't change the bosses, right? Yeah, I would say I highly doubt they changed the bosses. Looks like he moves a little faster. I mean, hey. Ack! So much for trying to stay away from the boss. But yeah. I always appreciate when a game that's feels like it has only been played one way for so long actually comes up with something that can actually, you know, help show the series can go more than just one character to actually lead everything. It's always something I appreciate. That's why the old school Sonic games still did well in that department. Even later, like things like Sonic Advance series actually showcasing that even better than any of the other Sonic games, because it actually, you know, showed that other characters can do what Sonic can do. Some better. Not always, but some of them could. And Sonic Raider series did that too. Yeah! Isn't it nice when it goes away from the series mainstays to actually try something different and actually work out? Ugh! Stuck! Angry. You made me angry, you stupid spear-wielding fuck. You think your spear's cooler than mine, you're wrong. My spear will always be cooler than yours. Ah! You forgot to duck, idiot. Are you really gonna die to this boss numerous times after you beat him previously? So easily? Oh, man. Just give him the basic spear upgrade. looks like you get the range increase in the first upgrade, and then you get the power upgrade in the second one. Man, I guess it's not as easy as I thought. Then I'm so comfortable playing with the Belmont that John Morris just felt right. Probably was better off I didn't try to play through this whole game as somebody entirely new. Because that could have screwed me over in so many other ways. I really don't want to find out how bad I could have screwed things up. Yo, alright. The pinning down and such is a lot. I just wanted to get through one stage and then leave, alright? Can I just beat this one stage and Eric card and then show off the last stage? That's all I wanted to do. Actually, you know what? Why are you bothering right now? Let's just go back to the title screen, eh? Instead, we're going to be doing a, well, let's just go skip ahead of the last level. I lost all my lives at one continuous second level anyway, so I really didn't care, but, you know, you always get some passwords. Don't forget, you can always use them for expert mode as well, so if you're really that determined, you can do what you can to actually go through legitimately, but I don't have the time. So instead, I'm just going to try and get through this file in a way that I know will be fast. And I want to make sure that we get this done right. Because this game has certainly been an adventure, but it's also been an adventure that's been a bit of pain. Definitely a bit of pain. But I guess that's what makes it fun. It's fun with friends when you actually get to feel the pain together. So, let's just say, fuck this, go all the way stage 6 Eric on expert, and just get this all done and over with. I feel like they do show you, like, on the screen, like, if you're doing expert mode through some sort of visual tell, but yeah, unfortunately, I think this version of the password only has 3 lives per continue. So, yeah, because under that password I put in, you can basically get yourself automatic access to the end of the game on expert difficulty. Not with a lot of lives, but, you know, as long as you persevere, you can eventually pull it off. So, yep, just do what you can to eventually succeed. Which I'm hopeful I'll be able to do this time. I mean, I already beat the game once, should be able to do it again, but yep. So now let's see Eric. Oh. Really wanted that. Of course you did. Well, yeah, it's an extra life. See, so I have 3 lives per fucking set of lives. Of course I want it. Why wouldn't I want it? What kind of madman would want those lives? Somebody who actually has confidence in their skills. Yeah. Fancy that. Somebody who actually knows what the fuck they're doing, you mean? Gee, must be nice. I mean, I beat the game, but I still consider myself an expert fucking Castlevania player at all. You know, just this game, I don't see myself as being a big expert. But yeah. Oh, you can actually throw low. Somehow I didn't see that coming. You know, I probably should have, but yep, you can tell it's expert because you'll start seeing extra obstacles that you're not used to seeing when I was going normal. Look, this one platform has 2 of these orbs circling around it. Are you trying to die because you're doing a great job? Huh. Why did the spear not come down to me? How come the spear went downward and I didn't? The gravity of this place doesn't make sense. Then again, since it's all my mind, what kind of magic does Dracula have? Like, seriously. I did it again. This man manages to do things in such a way that it defies the natural order of things. Like, does man not care about how regular physics works? Like, seriously, I have to wonder just how far he's willing to go to frickin'... You forgot to pay attention to how the jumps work, idiot. How the hell can you have magic and just bend will, like, spend all of space-time like this? I mean, what kind of magic is Dracula known to have? I honestly don't know. I figured it was just generic to some extent that he just has magic powers, but I didn't realize it'll get to the point where it's like, he's an immortal god. Yeah, I mean, I know that, obviously. The series has portrayed him as somebody truly immortal, seeing as he can't seem to be killed off at all by anybody. To me, that just screams that somebody hasn't found the right weapon to actually do the job yet. Until somebody does, we're stuck with Dracula. Coming back, time and time again. Because nobody has the right tool for the job. Are you telling me a one stake in the heart is not good enough? Like, seriously. I really thought that would have been the answer right there, but apparently not. It just seems that nothing can kill this fucking creature. Hey, I'd be wondering what he's actually afraid of. Like, what is the secret to his strength that can actually kill him off? Ugh! I can't get around this! God damn it! Can we just time warp back to the end of this room? I hate it again. Alright. You guys think I'm afraid of you? You got another thing coming. Like, after everything I've been up through already, you guys are nothing to me. Like, come on. I managed to beat Dracula with discount Belmont. And now they want me to do it again with discount friend of discount Belmont. Like, you guys really think you got anything on me right now? You're fucking wrong. I'm just ready to end all of this. I mean, oh yeah! Another effect of that 9 lives thing. You can alternate music if you have your fully upgraded weapon. Like what I have right now. So, yeah. You also get to enjoy alternate soundtrack if you have your weapon maxed out. But there's one for Eric. I think there's one for, well, John Morris as well. Oh, jeez. So I'll run past me, he's just gonna keep coming back. I do not like that robot. That robot proved to be too much of an asshole to deal with Eric. Not that I care too much. Oh, cool. The game glitched out again on the Switch version. Awesome. Sorry, too much happened at once. The Switch dock can't handle it. It's like trying to censor me or something. No, the Switch is censoring all the action on screen. Oh man, I could really use some food right now. Man, this is... Oh god. This is kind of proving that, you know... Oh god damn it. That anybody could probably handle Dracula if they try hard enough. And then again, I don't know if anybody else is willing to do it. Because frickin'... I don't know. I guess it takes... It takes a lot of, ow! Courage or strength or whatever to actually put up with it. I can't really tell exactly what it takes. Because honestly, it feels like anybody could do it, apparently. Anybody can just... What I've seen, anybody can just walk up Dracula's lair and finish him off, so... Yeah. It's just like the Legacy went to the Belmonts, they're the only ones willing to do it. Everybody else just wants to stand aside and do nothing. Like, seriously. It's like I think I've said in a series before. If you're gonna rely on a hero to do something, you guys can be easily done. It feels like that hero isn't really that worth much, is he? I would think, anyway. Not like I have any validation of that, but... It just doesn't feel like that hero's worth much if you guys could have done it. You just don't feel like doing it. But... What do I know? Oh, jeez. I just realized I never fought this thing with fucking Eric. Jeez. That took way too much damage. Oh, I guess expert mode differences is probably obvious. You take more damage. You might give less damage to the boss enemies as well. And there are more enemies around. I should have said that previously. But it didn't cross my mind because I was so focused on trying to survive that the thought never occurred to me to mention that there are differences in friggin' expert mode compared to normal difficulty. I mean, it sounds obvious, but... Oh, shit! I guess some people may actually be curious if it's actually more difficult or if it's just the enemy placements. I imagine easy probably has, you know, less enemies around, and probably you take less damage overall. Say, most hits seem to generally do 2 or 3 damage. Now it seems like most hits on expert do 3 or 4. So, you know, it's worth paying attention to how much damage you have to put up with all this difficulty, so you know what to look out for, what to prepare for later. There we go. I want to save the food for after this. Assuming, of course, I get through this fight. I mean, come on. I battled these balls before. It shouldn't be that much trouble, right? It does stink. It seems like Eric has less, like, great aerial maneuvers compared to, well, John Morris. Because he can only do diagonal attacks from down here. Otherwise, he can only do a forward stab. Which is not that useful. Honestly, it's pretty freaking annoying. Oh, wow. I forgot. This thing does different attacks once you actually lower him down to freaking just his torso and his legs. Actually, there's his shoulders and his legs. I destroyed his whole torso. Ugh, that must suck, living without a torso. Poor thing. He actually thought he could survive with that. What an idiot. Alright, give me the meat. Aha! Time for you to pay! Oh, wait, there is no meat. Oh. I guess that was just something on normal. But now that I'm doing it on expert, I guess they got rid of the meat portion. Damn it. And here I was hoping to have that luxury I could save for the end of all this. Now I actually have to survive this fight properly. Oh, God. Woo! Oh, man. I am happy I managed to survive that. I really thought I was done for there. I really did. Eat. Then again, I really didn't expect to be fighting a giant gear machine in this game either. How far can you really go with this until things stop feeling like demonic or whatever? I'm glad I got out of the way of that, because that would have killed me. That definitely would have killed me. Now get the hell out of here already! Ugh. Seriously. You can at least go to second gear, but first gear is just beneath you, man. God damn. Yeah, it definitely is beneath him, isn't it? And here's another attack by death. Oh, hold on a sec. My dog's barking. I gotta go away for a sec. Frickin' mailman. Figures. It's always the fucking mailman. Aha, you thought you were gonna get meat. Sucks to be you. Don't you know, I'm a vegan. Really, on expert, he's a vegan now? God damn it, I should have known! Death wouldn't eat meat. If anything, he'd shame people for eating meat. What? Come on, he's already dead. You really have to consume the thing, too? It's already been through enough. Probably. Unless it was a Belmont, in which case he'd be all for eating it. That meat's gotta be a delicacy. I can only imagine what it's like eating Belmont meat. Yes, we'd always wonder what it's like eating Belmont meat. We can wonder, not that we should. But that's you want, that's on you, man. Don't eat the flesh of somebody you truly despise and be my guest. Until then, die! Ugh. Yeah, I can't really attack him unless I stand still and do this. So I have to hope he does something where I can actually fight back. Because otherwise... Oh, God! Just let yourself get attacked! Yes, thank you! Damn it! Anybody who wants to eat human flesh deserves death. Probably should kill anybody who's willing to eat human meat, to be fair. Especially if it's another person. If it's another animal, they deserve it the most. Food chain? But, I mean, oh sweet, another axe. Not that matters. Let's see if this is any harder on expert, I wonder. right, Medusa goes to this form to do whatever the fuck. Thankfully, don't let any boss patterns change at all in higher difficulties, so that's good. So you know what one difficulty you can probably do on the next if you actually memorize how a boss fights. Which, thankfully, I actually remember the fuck I'm doing. Because I decided to be smart and record this after I originally beat the game. So I didn't have to get practice, just do a fucking bonus episode for no fucking reason. Make it look like I'm a fucking fool. Rather do this while I'm fresh off my freaking victory. I'm basically relishing my victory. I will embarrass her. So come on, say it with me. You're an embarrassment. Act. You say as you get stabbed. Oh shit. Right, gotta remember. Oh. Oh, right. God damn it. I actually died to her. Because I completely forgot how she works. Somehow. Looks like she's fast from the get-go, though. Damn! Would have thought using a spear would be harder. Apparently it is. Well, alright, as soon as I get to Dracula, I'm probably gonna put in a freaking restore point, just so I don't have to go through this whole stage again just to get back here. Look, I'm just trying to show how to be beat on expert, okay? That's all that really matters to me at this point. Because, you know, the challenge of getting here would have been quite enough, but I don't got the time for that. At least like I showed you guys a password so you can at least get to this last stage on expert if you wanted to easily get the expert ending yourself. Assuming you'd be playing this game, of course. That's something I always make. If you're going to be playing the game, I like to show you guys how to do things so you can do it easily yourself. Instead of just having to watch somebody do it, unless you're into that sort of thing, which I imagine a lot of you are, since you're here. But what do I know? Not enough, apparently. Not enough to be able to beat those bosses flawlessly. Because even after all the practice, after all the attempts I take to beat these guys, I still struggle. Just goes to show that practice doesn't mean shit if you don't learn from it. It's probably fine, but hey. I want to prove just how weak Dracula really is. Okay, now I remember what I'm doing. Alright. Yeah, we're good. There we go, yep. I'm back in my groove now. We're good. Like I said, this phase is really easy as long as you remember to stay on one side, and then wait for her to warp in, jump in, hit her, and then basically go back, rinse, repeat. Just remember, it goes to the opposite side you're on. As long as you get the right range and attack, you're perfectly fine. This phase is a fucking joke. She doesn't have any surprises for you in this. It's just dodging the attacks is important. If you don't attack her before all the orbs are at the center, you're fucked. You basically set yourself up for a really shitty attack to deal with. Either getting hit by a really shitty attack or dealing with minions. So far, I've only seen minions. Then again, not like she has like a screen nuke maneuver. I wonder if more of them lasting makes the attack stronger. Or harder to dodge, whatever it ends up being. Not that I want to fucking find out. And a real hero would not ever go out of his way to give the villain time to frickin' show off their moves. Show me your moves! I'm not that arrogant, okay? If I was put in this situation in real life, I would actually go out of my way to make sure I kill a villain before they have the chance to really go all out. I know, I'm not a real hero. Real heroes let the villain show their worth. Because they're fucking morons! That's one of those tropes I've always found to be really, really freaking dumb. Like, I mean, I guess it's kind of a trope that heroes have to be good, so they can't resort to means that villains would use, such as dirty tricks or actually killing, but, you know, I don't know why some media try to treat it as, like, murder is not justifiable in any means. Oh, it can definitely be justifiable. Self-defense is a thing, you know. And I would definitely not knock somebody for killing somebody in self-defense. Again, they say murder is murder, but you know what? If your life is threatened, I think murder is fair. If an attempt was made in your life, I feel like you're allowed to kill somebody. Honestly, it's only fair. Do to others what you want done on yourself. If you're gonna murder somebody, Don't be surprised if they're gonna try to murder you too. Like, for real. How could you not expect to get murdered in return? What kind of idiot thinks like that? Apparently, quite a fool. I'm sure there's quite a fool who would do that, but... yeah, what do I know? Oh, right. I said I was gonna do a restore point. Yeah, I'll just do it here. I will go through my lives like normal, but I'll at least keep this here as a strong reset point in case I just want to say fuck it and get through it, in case this fight ends up being tough. Which I imagine this fight's gonna be similar to how it was. Because more of the damage output is what changes on Expert. The other regular enemies are what change otherwise. So that's more what I have to look out for. It's the actual enemies themselves that change. Where the bosses, quite perhaps the fucking same. And I have to maybe have to do a little more work to them and dodge a little better. Which, you know, is simple enough. Like, come on. It's not that hard to beat a boss I beat before. As long as I'm smart and think on my feet, I'm not worried about dying to this fucking thing. Yeah, part of me thinks I'm handling this poorly. Yeah, I always think that because I always look like I'm struggling to get through the most basic shit. It sucks I can't do like a big jump attack. I wonder if I'm invulnerable during that too. Now I should really try to find out because that sounds like a terrible idea, honestly. Okay, that can't hit you. Good. I was saying, if I couldn't hit you with that basic attack, I'd be pissed. Right, gotta remember I have diagonal maneuver as well. But only while on the ground. Now, hey, if Dragon wants to make this easy for me, I'll be glad to accept it. You know, I could take the time next to try to explore like alternate routes of stages, see if we can find anything like interesting, but you know, I'm not really trying to make this episode super long. If you really want to explore the depths of this game, you can do it yourself. As for me, I just want to see what this alternate ending is like. And you know, oh yes! Oh, look at that trap! You got trapped, bitch. Ugh, I don't like how much you stretch vertically, either. It honestly disturbs me how much you're willing to just stretch yourself. What? What do I know? He seems to know what he's doing, to the point I can easily stab his legs to death. Wow, one try! I didn't use my axe, like I should have. Oh, I guess I didn't show off the other, the improved versions of all the other weapons. But again, what will the Holy Water do? That's the only one I'm really curious about, because I'm pretty sure everything else is just multiple other attacks. Multiple instances of a single weapon. There you go! Expert, you can do it! I did it on one set of lives. What about you, bitch? I think you do get 2 continues for the password I put in, so at least you can do that if you really need to. It also proved that you can do it there with card. Just remember, do any vertical or diagonal attacks, you have to be on the ground. Otherwise, you only got a long forward stab. And a downward stab, which is more useful on regular enemies, but otherwise, effective. Different, but effective. I still personally prefer the whip myself. Thus, Eric has fulfilled his destiny as a vampire hunter. Good. You finally learned that something other than a whip would do it. Now he must venture forth into greater unknowns. Well, good for you, I guess. Oh, you left a spear behind too? I mean, yeah, go ahead. You do that. Is that the extra ending you get for Expert? Is that really it? Are you serious? Just, oh no, he adventures forth into greater unknown. Just another little extra animation? Are you serious? God damn it. What a waste! What a waste! Oh, god damn it. But, you know, it is nice seeing a different style, because I think I'm aware that later Castlevania games do allow you to be multiple characters, so you can actually play through the games in different ways. You know, programming them all to work certain ways will definitely help you, you know. It helps the series to expand itself. And, well, the series definitely needs an expansion because frickin' Dracula's been the villain in every fucking game! You say that as an avid Mario fan who fucking just takes joy in being Bowser at the end of every game. Not all of them! He's not the final boss in every Mario game! Right? But, you know, I definitely see this game as a nice change of pace. Instead of just being absolute standard fare Castlevania. As much as I don't like it as much as the other games, it is a nice change of pace. So at least, this game has that going for it. It's something nice and different. It almost feels like somebody else took a stab at frickin' Castlevania. Honestly, it does feel like an alternate take on Castlevania as a whole. It does keep a lot of the series traditions and has the whip thing work the way it should. I mean, every game's stylized differently. I guess it's just something you have to appreciate. When you make a game stand out in a series where so many games feel the same, it's definitely a good note to look at. It's enough merit to definitely give the game credit over some of the others in the series. As long as it still works in its uniqueness, there's nothing to really be upset about with how it works. Nothing to be upset about at all. It's just, sometimes being different can kind of take away the core of what the series is. I mean, that being said, it still holds a lot of the core values. So is Dracula. Why does he have blonde hair? That just feels wrong, dude. I didn't put that out last time. He had blonde hair. Which is so weird. But there you go. Congratulations! You are Master of the Vampire Killer. I see. You get one little explanation, you get that. You're Master of the Vampire Killer. That was all I did for going through Expert? That was it? That was it? Wow. What a waste of my fucking time, dude. Oh, God, that's embarrassing. Woo! I guess I'll do one last little thing before I end this off. I feel I should at least show off a similar password to get to the end of the game with John Morris. I feel it's only proper I actually show off where it's like a password to get to the end of him too. Because otherwise, well, it wouldn't be fair to him now, would it? I need to make sure all the characters get their chance to shine in these games. I say as somebody who left Syphon out to dry in the freaking Castlevania 3 run. There you go. Enter this password into Stage 6 on Expert with John Morris. So there you go. Here's those two passwords. You have a 2 continues, 3 lives each run through to Expert with each character. So at least you want to get to the Expert ending yourself, you can do that. These are the passwords I showed you there. I can also look them up online, but, you know, those watching my video are actually curious of it directly, there you go. I figured I'd at least show you that. I mean, it's the least I could do. Because, well, it's worth noting that, you know, it's nice when a game actually is willing to reward you for actually being, like, good at it. I do appreciate that. Honestly, I do feel like games miss out on that these days. They don't reward you for being really good at a game anymore, trying to beat on highest difficulty. And I feel like it's something that achievements have taken over for. Basically, a lot of games make up for that, but instead of making it something in-game, they just make it an achievement instead. It's the lazy way to do things nowadays. I mean, yeah, we'll actually put effort to give you a nice little unlockable, we can just make an achievement. So you have it marked in your profile for whatever console you're playing on to say you did it. I mean, for some people, that's a worthy enough reward, but otherwise, Speaking of which, here you go. You got the alternate music now for, John Morris. I forgot to show that off, too. But you know what? I'm perfectly fine with it. At the very least, you got to see it now. Maybe I'd show it off before I lose it. And why the heck not? And it does stick with you for every room. So That's pretty rad if you want to see it that way. Let's kill Dracula again. Screw you, Dracula. Ugh. I forgot to go with my longer whip. I went with my shorter one like an idiot. That's because I rushed trying to get through them. I just wanted to end this once and for all. That's crazy. I don't have any increased frickin' physical maneuvers. Like, man, I really wish I could get like a special like slide or something, but nope. Also to mention, when you get to the end of the stage bonus, you can actually still jump around and whip things. You can't move. Yeah, I did it! Oh man, I'm trying to pose! Damn, I fucked up! We have time to show you the extended ending again for Jonathan Morris. Not that it really makes much of a difference, but there you go. So being an expert isn't that bad, at least the last stage, but everything else before it though, oof. If you do the last stage on another difficulty, you can do it on expert. It's just that one room with the glowing balls surrounding the platforms kinda sucks. Otherwise, eh. Now here's his other thing. However, the blood of the vampire hunters still courses through his veins. Maybe we'll see John Morris in another game of the series. Oh, shit! I thought I was about to be possessed. I'm like, oh, fuck! Yeah, he's about to be possessed. That's fucking wonderful. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Alright, with that, that's finally the end of this game. Thank God. But yeah, let it continues otherwise. At least you have another character to experiment with. And yeah, honestly, also a note, if you reset, you actually get the, you actually get to keep all the password stuff with the Konami code you entered in. Which is a nice reminder. Doing the Konami code of the title screen, or at least the menu once the title screen's through, will give you expert difficulty right away. If you want to unlock the 9 lives thing, you want to have background music, 5, which is the, what music is that? Oh, it's the password music. And then the sound of basically a fire explosion. 0573, do that and enter the Konami code. You can get the 9 lives thing, too. So, that can really help you to run if you're trying to just keep a lot of lives on you. And with that, this collection is finally done. Oh, good. That was a lot shorter than I was expecting. Then again, the Liberty Continues thing definitely gave me the thought that it was going to be a shorter game. Which is good. Now, at that, I'm caught up with everything from the Castlevania series, up to Rondo Blood. Which I'll have to find my own way to play, because that's a PC Engine game. And since I didn't get the TurboGrafx Mini, I have to actually emulate that, probably. But it's a shame, because I do not want to play Dracula X. It sounds like it's a much worse alternative. Apparently Dracula X Chronicles on the PSP or whatever was better, but, don't have the resource for that either. But the whole classic Castlevania Anniversary Collection is done. And, well, it was a fun ride. Getting to actually go through this series has been fantastic. Maybe you should see my overall thoughts for the next episode. Yes, we're going to have one final episode to cap off the entire Anniversary Collection. Just go over a lot of the extra goodies and, you know, talk about my thoughts of every game. Now I've got to play them all. See how I think about them all in comparison to one another. And may as well. All I can say is this from the very beginning, though. This is definitely a classic gaming series that people that appreciate old school gaming should definitely look at least playing one of these games. I mean, as the reason it was basically seen as the big franchise for Konami back in the day, and I understand it now. So, see you guys next time when we go over the true depths of this collection. Oh yeah, Happy New Year since that's coming up. Such a shame that I didn't get to finish this whole series right at the end of the year, but we basically did. Consider the next episode a New Year celebration in a way. Even though it's January 2nd. Fuck you, I know what I meant.